Grab an umbrella, kids, because Dad's going to make it rain. Trays.
He's saying he's going to score a bunch of three-pointers on you.
Yeah, we ball till we fall.
There are multiples on the table. One is cash, 3 are FHA, 1 is VA. So what can you do?
She's saying a whole lot of people want to buy this house. But you got this.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans makes the complex simple. Understand the details and get approved in as few as 8 minutes by America's largest mortgage lender.
Are those my shorts?
Experience Control GX for Men, the first shampoo with a brain. So smart, it reduces gray gradually. The more you shampoo, the less gray you have. How smart is that? Gradually reduce gray with Control GX shampoo from Just for Men.
New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. Are you ready to taste Nirvana?
Hey, honey! Do we want to taste Nirvana?
Yeah, sure.
How long have you been sitting in my yard?
Since Tuesday. Try New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade.
I have to tell you something incredible. Capital One has partnered with Hotels.com to give venture cardholders 10 miles on every dollar they spend at thousands of hotels. All you have to do is pay with this at Hotels.com/venture.
10 miles per dollar? That is incredible. I have the chills.
Because you're so excited.
Because ice is cold. And because of all those miles.
Obviously. What's in your wallet?
I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
Find the remote yet?
Nah. Oh, honey, look, your old portable CD player.
Oh, wow.
Hey, my high school retainer.
Oh, don't.
What?
It's early 90s sitcom star Dave Coulier.
Cut it out! What year is it?
As long as stuff gets lost in the couch, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Run.
Leading up to this moment, it's years and years and years of hard work. This is a jockey's, a trainer's, an owner's dream. I mean, this is what it's all about right here. This is every sporting event mixed into one and the cherry on top. Of course, it's going to be by far the most important race in my life. But right now, I just need to win the Belmont, and that's all I'm thinking. Winning the Triple Crown, I'd be the most complete man in the world.
Racing fans, please turn your attention to the paddock and welcome New York Giants head coach Pat Shurmur.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 150th Belmont Stakes. Go Giants, and riders up.
Well, Pat Shurmur, the new head coach of the Giants. There's another Giants tie to justify. Chris Mara, the senior vice president, of course, part of the Mara family that owns the Giants. He's part of the ownership syndicate, Starlight Racing, that has a share of that horse, Justify. So Giant fans, in addition to almost everyone else in New York here, has a rooting interest with the one horse for this 150th Belmont, trying to become the 13th Triple Crown winner. And so far, everything we've seen in the paddock is everything we've seen at the Kentucky Derby and at the Preakness, a horse that has handled all the noise, all the stimuli around, and stayed very calm. So Bob Baffert sent Mike Smith along. Now he's going to find his place to watch and hope that he will see history. And cameras pointing at Baffert every step he takes, just like the horse and Mike Smith. Look at all the fans there. Everybody's got their phones up. They want their little moment and picture of history.
You can't get any more calm, cool, and collected than Justify and Mike Smith are right now.
Yeah. Mike, talking to Mike earlier, he seemed there was no question in his mind what he's going to do. When the gates open, he's going to let Justify run. So it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic plays out going into the first turn. But there's nobody I'd rather have on him than Mike.
It's so great to have in Baffert and Smith. You never know about the horse, but obviously the horse has handled it. When these big pressure moments come, you want routine and comfort. Mike just looks like it's the fourth race on a Wednesday. I mean, it's just so calm and relaxed.
Yep.
The New York fans love big events. They love their city. If New York has ever been a part of your life, you're going to enjoy the next few minutes. And for that, once again, Larry Kolmus.
The New York Racing Association proudly presents the 150th running of the Belmont Stakes. As post time approaches, let's enjoy Frank Sinatra's timeless classic, New York, New York.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. It's up to you, New York, New
And now, please give a big New York welcome for the horses of the 150th Belmont Stakes, led by Kentucky Derby and Preakness winner, Justify.
It's such a great sports city. Terrific moments as the horses come out and they get set for the post parade, and you can see the fans getting their look at these horses, these 3-year-olds that will go 1.5 miles with horse racing history on the line for Justify. As they leave the paddock, come out, and they're paraded around. Fans saying New York, New York. Now they do soccer chants. They are here for a celebration. We've told you the one is Justify. 5 races, 5 wins. Looking to become the 13th Triple Crown winner. Only the second undefeated one. Hall of Famers Mike Smith and Bob Baffert also with history on the line. Number 2 is Free Drop Billy, named for owner of Doug Albaugh's golfing pal, who was always looking for a free drop. Free Drop Billy was 16th in the Derby for trainer Dale Romans. Robbie Alvarado is up. Randy, the 3, the third choice right now, Bravazzo.
Truly a meeting of the legends. Owner Calumet Farm, trainer Wayne Lucas. Bravazzo finished 6th in the Kentucky Derby and was a fast closing 2nd in the Preakness.
Jerry, the 4, Hofberg, is the second choice at 6-1.
Owned by Juddmonte Farms, who won this race 15 years ago with Empire Maker. He was a fast closing 7th place in the Kentucky Derby after a lot of trouble. His trainer Bill Mott won this race in 2010 with Drosselmeyer.
Longest shot on the board right now is Restoring Hope, the 5, new to the Triple Crown Trail. 1 win from 5 starts. It's the other horse trained by Bob Baffert in this race, Florent Giroux in the saddle. Gronkowski is the 6th horse, 23-1, named after the New England Patriots All-Pro tight end who owns a piece of this horse, who is making his debut in the U.S. and his debut on the dirt. Last year's Belmont winner Jose Ortiz rides. The 7th is Tenfold.
Like Justify, he made his very first start in February. He's run 4 times, 1 fewer than Justify. He was 3rd in the Preakness. Trainer Steve Asmussen says every time he looks at him, he gets stronger.
Number 3 choice, the 8, Vino Rosso.
One of 2 horses in here for 3-time Belmont winning trainer Todd Pletcher. He was 9th in the Kentucky Derby in the slop. It reported that he didn't like that going. He comes from way back early, so he needs a swift early pace up front to help his chances.
And a couple of long shots. The 9, Noble Indy, 17th in the Derby. It's his only start out of the money. This three-time winner, ridden by two-time Preakness winner Javier Castellano, the second Todd Pletcher horse, back-to-back. The 8 and the 9 Pletcher horses. And the 10 is Blended Citizen, making his Triple Crown debut, just like 26-year-old jockey Kyle Fry. What must his emotions be like right now? The only horse in the field who has competed at Belmont, winning the Peter Pan Stakes 4 weeks ago. And there is the field for the 150th Belmont Stakes. Can you hear the crowd? Can you feel the emotion and the build-up? Bob Baffert trying to become the second trainer ever to win 2 Triple Crowns. 52-year-old Mike Smith looking to capture his first and become the oldest jockey ever to do so. And Justify, trying to do what 12 horses in history have done, win this sport's most elusive prize. The race for the Triple Crown is next.
Come on. Come on, Squirt.
Whatever your financial goals are, a U.S. Bank Wealth Management Advisor can help make them a reality. Talk to one today. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Do you make one hell of a first impression?
I certainly do. This mission is a trap.
The CIA has been infiltrated. I'm sorry, what?
And the solution is?
I'm working on it. Oh, he's working on it.
You go rogue, he's been authorized to kill you.
That's the job. No hard feelings.
What is he doing?
I find it best not to know.
Mission Impossible Fallout, July 27th.
New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. Are you ready to taste Nirvana?
Hey, honey! Do we want to taste Nirvana?
Yeah, sure.
How long have you been sitting in my yard?
Since Tuesday.
Try new Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade.
Why do we use only real ingredients at Chipotle? Because real tastes better. And we like the sound the grill makes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
You made a promise. You agreed to never give up, to be a decent neighbor, to remember the good people who rise with every challenge, to remember their strength when you feel tired, to serve with grit and grace. You made a promise. We did too. The all-new Ram 1500.
You've all been missing, presumed dead for 5 years.
They make a pretty big deal of trophies in sports, don't they? They look at them as the most powerful symbols of supremacy.
They're off in the Kentucky Derby.
And the truth is, yeah, there's something beautiful about the idea that every year, the trophies guarantee you moments like these.
The Stanley Cup champions.
The long drought is over.
But understand this. When you don't know when you'll see a champion next,
It won't be a Triple Crown this year.
it adds a whole other layer to the magic. 150 years they've run this race. But they only bring this trophy out when there's a horse who's earned the chance to win it.
Justify! He's unstoppable!
Just 12 times in the last century it's happened.